Hi, I'm Nadine Silber, autistic activist, and this is All My Stripes, a story for children with autism, or as autistic people would say, a story for autistic children, by Shayna Rudolph and Danielle Royer, illustrated by Jennifer Seaboyne. All My Stripes. Zane ran home as fast as he could. "Nobody gets me, Mama." Mama hugged Zane. He began to tell her all about his bad day. This morning in art class, the teacher started a hoof painting project. I didn't want to get paint on my hooves, so the teacher gave me a paintbrush. All the other zebras noticed, and they were making fun of me because they didn't understand why I wouldn't use my hooves. Mama said, "I bet that made you feel different than the rest of the group." Zane replied, "It did, but it was just too weird to touch." During math class, the fire alarm blared, and it was so loud. While the children in my class were getting in line quietly, I hid under my desk, screaming and covering my ears. The class left without me, and I was scared until the firefighters found me. When the class came back from lunch, everyone was putting their lunch boxes in their cubbies. Some classmates were talking about a video game I play. I play it all the time, but I didn't know how to start talking to them. I started talking about all the things I knew about the game. But since I was staring at the floor, nobody knew that I was talking to them. When the other kids walked away, I started talking louder. I really wanted them to hear me. But everybody was getting ready for science class. We sat down for science and we were learning about the planets. Our teacher gave us a planet to draw, but I wanted to create my own. When it came time to present, I felt different again. My teacher loved my planet, and she said, "Whatever floats your boat." I spent the rest of the afternoon looking for a boat in the classroom. Zane was crying. "How come all anyone ever sees is my autism stripe?" Mama carried Zane over to the mirror. "When I look at you, I see many different stripes. I see if one of them were missing, you wouldn't be the same. I see your pilot stripe. When we get lost in the city, you always remember the way home. Your caring stripe. That's what makes you act kindly toward others. When your classmates think it's funny to bully other kids, you come to the rescue. Your honesty stripe lets me always trust your word. When other parents have to worry that their kids aren't telling the truth, I know that you always are." My favorite stripe is your curiosity stripe. When all the other kids are falling asleep in class, you always want to know more. I love when you come home and you tell me everything you learned. Sometimes you ask me questions and I don't even know the answers. Mama pointed out the rest of Zane's amazing stripes. The more stripes she explained, the better Zane began to feel about himself. By the time she was finished, Zane loved himself again. Zane ran outside, feeling the warmth of the sun. Finally, he felt proud of all his stripes. He said, "There's more to me than just my autism stripe. It's just one part of me. The other parts are what make the whole me. I love each stripe, because without them, I wouldn't be me." The end. But before I finish, I just want to point out something. I love this book because the little zebra, Zane, accepts his autism stripe as part of him, who he is, and he loves all the parts of him. The only thing that I would say to Zane too is, Zane, your autism stripe isn't just your sensory integration differences, and it's not just your social anxiety or how hard it is to talk to other people sometimes. Your autism stripe also includes your great sense of direction. It includes your honesty. And it includes your deep, caring heart. Those are traits that are very common amongst autistic people. So, don't think your autism stripe is just your challenges. It's also your wonderful, wonderful qualities. And if you ever have questions about autism, or you ever just want to learn how to connect with other autistic people, go online sometime and find autistic adults, because we are the experts on autism. Thank you very much.